you guys probably know, my filmer's been gone for like 3 weeks. He's getting home like right now from he's at work, but I haven't seen him yet. So we set the alarm and we turned all the lights off and we shut all the blinds so he thinks no one's here because my car's not outside. So we're gonna try to prank him. Also, what do you guys think about the facial hair? I've got a little facial hair since last video. So
Yes. Come on, hurry, Jacob. You got it. You definitely heard that.
Yeah, I heard him.
Heard him inside.
Yeah.
You definitely heard him. Wait, is that here too? Dang it! We were trying to prank you guys. Oh, there we go. Ethan again.
Is he
Ethan!
Is he pushing against?
I don't know.
No, we can get out.
Unzoom.
Not that hard.
Pull it down, Heifer. It would have been clever, but we didn't know how to close the attic, so it didn't work. But we had a whole plan in place, and we like turned all the lights off. Poppy, I haven't seen you in like a month. I'm just kidding. It's been less than 3 weeks.
Jerome. Dude, you need to shave. No, he doesn't. He needs to keep it.
Oh, maybe he left his shoes here.
No, Mikey!
4 different shoes.
I think we at least got something.
On a mission trip recently, I went to Mississippi, and so it was probably one of like the best weeks of my life, I'm gonna be honest, because we got to go out and like help this community that was like suffering, and also like talk to some of them about God. Now most of them already like knew about God and they already knew who he was and they were already believers, so most of it was just doing like manual labor out in the sun and like building things and painting things and stuff. But then there were a few days where I got to like hang out with the little kids in the community and like just, you know, love on them, because some of them don't get as much love at home. So it was really cool. But it made me realize that like that we have it easy. Like this house that I'm in right now, this room is bigger than most of the people's houses that were there. Like, and most of them were like 5, 6 people in a family living in a house that is the size of this room, or not, like, or smaller. And a lot of the houses were run down. They were like old, like dirty, like had plants growing all up the sides of them. But yet these people were so happy. Like all these people, they would be out on their front porches listening to music, waving at us, talking to us, and like the whole community was just so tightly knit. And I just kept thinking, like, I wish our community was like that. I wish everyone here was just so kind and compassionate like those people are. Even though they have worse living conditions than us, yet they're happier than most people who live in these big, nice houses and have whatever food they want. I think the reason those people are so happy is because they have Jesus in their lives. Because they know that, like, even though they don't have the best living conditions, they still can find joy in Jesus because he still gives them life every single day. So I think that's just something for y'all to think about. Like, if you think your life is hard, just think about how hard it is for those types of people. And, you know, they're happy, they're positive, they love Jesus, so why can't you? You know what I mean? 1 second. Also, at this Bible study the other day, we were talking, and I realized something that kind of made me think a lot, and I've been thinking about it a lot. But we were talking about Paul and how it was either Paul or Peter, I can't remember. I think it was Paul. It might have been Peter. About like he went around and told other people about God and stuff, and I think he got whipped 39 times, 3 times. So like, he was basically almost dead, and he got beaten, he got stoned one time, and he lived through that, and people were literally trying to kill him, and they were like beating him to almost death, and he still continued to spread the gospel. And like, the reason I was thinking about that so much is because I'm like, nowadays, we will be like, I don't want to talk about God to people because I'm afraid people are going to make fun of me. But then back then, people literally almost died because they were talking about God, and they were like brutally beaten, and they still talked about it. So that's another thing to think about. Like, if you're scared to talk to others about God because you're afraid that people are going to make fun of you or think differently of you, just think about how it was back then when they were literally like, I don't know if I want to talk about God because I'm afraid of being killed. Like, the whole dynamic is completely different. So that also made me realize that, like, I need to take every opportunity I can to talk to people about God, because you never know what could click in their life. And every time you mention God to someone who's not a believer, you're planting a seed. It doesn't mean that they're going to automatically like believe in God, but if you talk to them or just mention Jesus at all, or just show that you're different in the way that you do things, they're going to see, oh, that guy's different. I wonder why. And the reason is because of Jesus. So, yeah. But I just like freaking preached for like 5 minutes, but I wanna start doing that for 4 minutes. I wanna start doing that more in my videos. I can like talk to y'all and get like hundreds of views, and I talk about God and y'all hear that, then that is like better than me going out and telling individual people about God, in my opinion. Obviously I want to do that too, but like I feel like if I can talk about God in a video or in every video and I get hundreds of views, and that's planting the seed in hundreds of people's lives, and that's what God calls us to do. So if I can like blow up and each of my videos gets like thousands to hundreds of thousands of views, and I talk about God in my videos and half of you see it, that's like 50,000 people that see that I'm talking about God and spreading His light, then maybe that'll make an impact in y'all's lives and push y'all towards talking about Him to other people and maybe believing Him as well. So that's really all I'm trying to do now. I don't really care about the fame or the money anymore. Like, after that trip, I realized that obviously I want to be famous and make money off of it, but the reason that I want to be famous and make money off of it is so that I can spread God's word more. And so the more followers I get, the bigger platform I get, it's just more opportunity for me to talk about God. So, yeah. Love you guys. What'd you say?
Go fix it.
You want to say hi to them again? We have to get him in every video until he goes to college. Why are you crying?
You sweat me in your face.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yes, you should be.
Like a week, Zach, my filmer, and Jacob are leaving again for like 3 weeks to go to Minnesota. So we have to film a ton again this week. I don't know what he's doing in my ear, but it probably looks really sus. What are you doing? Listen, I know you love me, but
You said you're sorry.
go see your fan favorite, Ethan. We're gonna go see him. He's a fan favorite. Ethan, did you know you're a fan favorite now? Like, everyone in the comments are just saying W Riz, W Riz. Ethan
Okay.
has W Riz.
Okay.
You want to riz him up right now?
Not personally.
I know, you don't want to be famous one day when we blow up. You don't want to be famous,
Honestly, I could care less.
but you wouldn't want to be famous at all. So what you're telling me is if you have a free shot at being famous, you would not take it. Dude! That's crazy! What is wrong? Grow up. Be a man. Ow.
Why are you talking to yourself?
I was talking to you. Because you're whining about the fiberglass cutting open your toe.
You won't cut up your
Bro doesn't know the mic's over here.
I can't hear you, by the way.
Oh.
Hey, stop for a second. Alright guys, so this is my friend Nate. Alright? Oh wait. Guys, this is my friend Nate. He's gonna be probably our bodyguard from now on the channel, since that one guy almost beat me up. Yeah, not gonna happen again. Yeah, he's also pretty funny. And then, come on, Mark, get out. Gotta introduce the DJ.
I'm like the skinny version of Kim Jong-un.
Wait, the mic's right here, so if you wanna talk, you gotta take the mic.
I'm skinny Kim Jong-un.
Yeah, there you go. This is Mark. He's gonna come with us
You
today.
got
We're gonna do a
coincide?
little bit of pranking. And so we will see you guys at Target.
Hello?
I can hear him.
So there's a trailer about to drive into me. I was like, I'm gonna back up. Lord have mercy, there's someone behind me. So she gets out and she's like, on my way! How are you doing? I'm like, dude, trying not to get by that
Dude,
tractor
what is-
trailer. Like, what are you talking about? So she called the cops. You know, I wish she would have taken cash. Could have given her $4 grand right now.
This is broken too. So my whole grill needs to be replaced. So there is something.
That, yeah. I see that now. Yeah.